We heard anecdotes about young guards sleeping in their cars in between shifts because they can't afford like diesel basically to drive back to where they're living because they're having such long commutes getting to work, which is really shocking because, you know, a lot of young guards are being stationed in urban centres where there is a housing shortage and they can't actually get somewhere to live. So one of the things that came up as well was this idea of there being a shortage of Garda collision forensic investigators. So we learned this week, and I was quite surprised to hear this, that there's roughly needed about just over 20 Garda forensic collision investigators in the country, and we have 11. So we're like 50% down on the number of people that we need to do this job. And one of the investigators, his name is Chris O'Mara, was telling us that he's based in Tipperary, and he was giving an example of a night where he got a call at midnight to say there had been a fatal crash in Donegal, and he had to get on the road at 3 o'clock in the morning from Tipperary to get to Donegal to be there by first light to examine that scene. And he was told, you're the only person available this weekend. And I think he was off even on the day that he got the call. Like, now, he's passionate about the job. He didn't mind going and doing it. But it's just the example being that he's driving massively long distances to get to these scenes on a day off. And most of them would normally deal with up to 6 fatal collisions a year, because you have to remember that the reports they're publishing are very detailed, 60, 70 page reports. They're intricate, you know, there's a lot of detail in them. And now most of them are working on between 17 and 18 reports a year instead of 6. So you're talking like massive reports, more than 1, sometimes 2 a month. And there's just not enough of them there. The unit is completely understaffed. And in a time when we're seeing, sadly, road deaths rising, these are vital members of that process, and we certainly need them.